One, 1 million in the building. DJ Trey, what's up? I'm heading to work myself. All right. So you are getting up early over there. How you been, man? How's things going over there? Got nice weather here today, surprisingly. It's like you can't figure out if it wants to be hot, if it wants to be cool. Weird, weird weather. Right. Thanks for the like, bro. Says chilling, man. We'll be in Manila this Memorial Day weekend. Wow. All right. What are you gonna be doing up there? Memorial Day weekend. Boss Butcher, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Mama Lanila, Irish May, good morning. Thank you. Said just hanging out. Uh Boss Butcher says, good morning, Boss Cisco. Good morning. I know you're up early working already. Just hanging out. Hanging out in Manila. Anywhere in particular in Manila or around Manila? Any plans in particular? Nobody goes to Manila just to hang out. Come on, bro. You got plans up there. Boss Butcher, thank you. Just around Manila. I get it, bro. You don't want to say nothing. All right, it's cool. Just around Manila. Oh man, I miss it. I miss it over there. I bet it's so hot though. Everybody keeps saying how hot it is out there right now. 8 million in a building. Thank you. Please, if you just join, if you can tap that, double tap that screen, smash that like button, help a brother out, help a small channel out. Appreciate it. Thank you. I always want to know if that's Mamley Nilla, is it Irish May, is it Gracie? Who is it? You just never know. You just never know. But shout out to all of them. Shout out to all three of them. 10 million in the building. Yeah, just sitting here hanging out right now, just waiting for I just started uh doing my food orders maybe about 30 or so minutes ago. I did one this morning. I got one good one this morning and then went home, had breakfast, cleaned up a little bit, came back out. Wow, these names. Hitchamaki. Hitchamaki. How are you? Where are you from, Hitchamaki? Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate it. Oh, we got 3 likes now. We're moving on up to the east side. Deluxe apartment in the sky high. You guys don't know about that song. Nobody's that old. EC Momsy, welcome. Thank you, sis. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. We got 5 now. All right. We're blowing up today. Hopefully I can get you guys some entertainment with these orders. I don't know. Maybe it's not entertaining. It's entertaining to me, but at least it's some action, not just me talking blah 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 blah. A little bit of action. Hope everybody's doing good this morning out in Philippines, and the weather is being cooperative. Hopefully, it's not being too hard on you guys. I spent a couple days in the mountains a few days ago with a friend of mine, a couple friends of mine, and we passed out a bunch of food, a bunch of drinks, um, gave some hygiene stuff like uh, band-aids, wet wipes, paper towels. We charged batteries on their phones and on their devices for them. Uh, and what it is, they're hikers. They're people who are hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, which is a trail that goes from the border of Mexico. I'm here in California. It goes from the border of the US and Mexico all the way to the border of the US with Canada. So it's like 2,600 miles, and they're hiking that whole thing. It takes them months. They walk for months and months and months all the way up the trail. So people try to help them make the whole trip because a lot most people don't last the whole trip. I think I heard something like less than 10% of all people who start finish. So it really helps people finish if they have, you know, food and extra food, help with their devices, just small things to help them stay motivated to finish. We had chairs out there, nice, comfortable chairs for them to sit on because most of them haven't sat down on something soft in weeks. By the time they got to where we were at, most of them had already been walking for like a month. So they had all been sitting on the ground or sitting on a rock or sitting on a log. They haven't been sitting down in nice, comfortable chairs. So we had some nice, comfortable chairs for them. We had some shade. So it was fun, but it was 2 days in the mountains. And man, I got probably looking sunburned a little bit. Um, but yeah, it was a fun time. And I actually have a video tomorrow coming out. It'll be like a little after 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 5 p.m. over here in California. It'll be like 8 a.m., 8 in the morning Philippines time. So if you're interested, check it out. But if not, thank you for being here for this live. I appreciate it. We got 8 million in the building with 5 likes. Thank you guys. Josefina Estor, how are you? Good morning. Hello. Thank you for joining the live. Just waiting for some orders, sis. Just hoping that somebody wants to order some food for me to bring to them so I can get a little bit of money. But yeah, it was a fun adventure for us. There was actually probably about 40 to 45 hikers that came through. So it was a lot of people. And we had pizzas, we had sodas, we had some beer, we had hot dogs. So they loved it. They had a great time. Elisa Adia says it's 5:42 p.m. Oh, so sounds like you're on the East Coast of the US. What what part of the US are you in? Or what yeah, you're on the East Coast sounds like. Well, it's 5:42 in the morning in the Philippines is specifically who I was talking to. But yeah, it's 5:42 p.m. on the East Coast of the US. There's a 12-hour difference between the Philippines and the US. So that's what I was talking about. But yeah, where are you from, Elisa? What part of the US are you from? New York. All right. Shout out New York. Yeah, it's a place I hope to go maybe within the next month or two. I got a friend who lives in Philly, and he's supposed to be coming back out here for some type of appointment or something he has to do, and then he's going to go fly back to Philly. So I'm planning on maybe flying back to Philly with him, and then maybe trying to visit New York, drive over to New York, maybe drive over to DC. I got another friend, Blizzard, who lives in Connecticut. I might try to get over there and see him for sure. So yeah, but New York is definitely a place I'd like to check out. Are you in the city, New York, or are you in the outer part of New York? Mom Shike, bro Cisco, Mabuhay. Thank you, sis. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the live. And thank you for everyone, Momshi Kate, and everyone who helped me out with the silent live last night too. I'm getting real close. I'm almost there to 4,000 watch hours. So thank you guys so much. When I get over the 4,000 hours, I'm going to try to apply for monetization, and we'll see what happens. But thank you, Momshi. Brooklyn, all right. Boogie Down. Oh, that's Boogie Down Bronx. Brooklyn is what do you guys say in Brooklyn? What's your guys saying in Brooklyn? I know you got all the boroughs out there. Everybody's got like a little pride for their borough. We don't quite have that here in California. We got well, as far I guess you could say, people from the Bay Area, LA people, uh Orange County. Those are like big areas. As far as like in a smaller area, compact, tight area. I mean, you got people that are from neighborhoods, but it's not. That's more of a like a more of like a gangster thing to say I'm from such and such place. I'm from such a. Whereas New York, you guys very 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 proud of your where you're from, your boroughs. It's not. It's just a neighborhood thing. Lisa says, "Can you turn on gifts?" No, I don't have that. I think that's something you got to be monetized for. And that's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to get monetized. I'm going to try to get my 4,000 watch hours. Once I get my 4,000 watch hours, then I can apply for monetization, and then it's up to YouTube Lolo to say yes or no, and we'll see. But I appreciate the thought. Thank you. If you were planning on shooting me a gift, I appreciate it. You just came in alive. I want to say this is probably the first time you've been here. I don't recognize the name, but thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just a small channel. I got a lot of small channel people that are here in the chat with me. A lot of these people I've been supporting and have been supporting me for a long time. So we're just all here trying to do the best we can on our channel. So thank you so much. It really helps. 8 million in the building with 8 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there soon. I got a lot of support, so I appreciate it. Mrs. Generous, what's really going on? Look at you. Look at you. Found time to slip in to Cisco International. Where are you, Miss Generous? I don't see you. I'm looking for you. I don't see you. How are you? Just hanging out here. I'm actually hanging out here where we ate lunch yesterday. And as a matter of fact, in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna take off because so for those of you who are new to the channel or just came in, what I do is I'm retired. I'm retired and I just do, oh, these are nice bikes that just drove by. Nice motorcycles. Man, I miss my motorcycle. So what I do is I do Uber Eats just as something to keep me occupied and give me something to do, get out and about. And the money that I make from Uber Eats, I give a large portion, 75% I give to my grandson's his education fund. The other 25% I just keep for taxes and gas money. So that's what I'm doing right now. Miss Generous says, I'm at Costco doing some shopping while my husband's out gallivanting. I am out gallivanting on the streets. I am working. I am working, ma'am. I am working. She says, just got the car washed and cleaned. Dang, must be nice to just hang out. First of all, first of all, a brother's not hanging out, a brother's waiting on work. I'm literally working right now as we speak. As a matter of fact, if you wanna get technical, I'm working 2 jobs right now. I am working as a Uber Eats driver, and I am also trying to entertain 7 million people on YouTube right now. I got 2 jobs. I got 2 jobs, man. 2 jobs is what I got. And what are you doing? You're out gallivanting, taking all my money and spending it at Costco. That was my crappy Jamaican Jamaican accent tinged with Filipino accent. I don't know what that was. But yeah, must be nice. Must be nice. Be going to Costco and buying all the items, all the food, all the chitlins, all the hog maws. But it is a nice day out here. Mam Leonila or Irish May. I don't know. If it's Mam Leonila, please put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up if it's Mam Leonila. If it is Irish May, put a smiley face. And if it's neither one, I don't know who it could be. Maybe it's Sis Gracie. I don't know. Could be. That Lisa says, "Does your grandchildren play still a brain rot?" I have no idea what that is. But my grandson, I got one grandchild. I got my one grandson, my daughter's son, and he's just turned 9 months old. Wait, what are we in May? Yeah, he just turned 9 months old. So he's barely, you're starting to see his personality really start to come out, and he's just getting ready to start walking. I mean, he's like right there. I'd say he's probably gonna start walking within the next couple weeks. But as far as playing Steal a Brain Rot, I don't know what that is. I hope he doesn't play that. Doesn't sound like it's something he should be playing, but I hope not. Yeah, it's a trip though. It's a trip having a grandson. Just getting used to the idea of saying my grandson, or that I'm a grandpa, is like, what the hell? It just snuck up on me. But I'm glad. I'm proud of my daughter because she did what I didn't do. She waited until she was much older to have, a child. And, she was a little bit more mentally and emotionally ready to be a parent. So I give a shout out to her because she did really well. She was 33 when she had my grandson. I think I was 20 when I had her. So she was smart. She listened. She learned. The mark of a wise person is someone who learns from other people's mistakes. They don't wait till they make their own mistakes. They observe other people and they watch their mistakes. And I'm not saying it was a mistake to have children. What I'm saying is I think it's a mistake to have children when you're not mentally, emotionally, financially stable and ready. Because you're not gonna be able to give the best opportunity for your children to be successful if you're not doing those things. So I mean, it all worked out good. I can't complain. But yeah, I'm very proud of her. 11 million in the building with 8 likes. Thank you. If you just came in, please double tap that like. It's free, and it really helps our channel out. Me and my wife, this is our channel. We just go on little adventures. We Oh, she just sent me a text. Do you need anything? Uh nah, I'm good. Uh yeah, so new to the channel, like I said, our channel is about basically me and my wife, we like to travel. We like to travel to other countries. We like to travel around this country, the US. Like to travel around California. We like to hike. We just like to do a lot of stuff. And we'll put stuff on YouTube that we think might be interesting. And hopefully you watch it. So if that sounds interesting to you, check it out. 123 W Doug V says, "Hey bro, I'm high." Oh, nice. Good for you. Um, I mean, I'm not high right now, but I was maybe a few days ago. I was high up in the mountains. I was high up in the mountains. But welcome. I'm just gonna call you Doug. Welcome, Doug. Where you from? Are you from US? Out of the US? Well, welcome to the channel. I'm just chilling right here. I'm just chilling, waiting for some food orders to come through so I can go deliver some food to people. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's time. It's time to drive. So I'm gonna put this seatbelt on real quick. If you're not familiar with gig work, and gig work is basically, includes like driving like delivery apps or driving apps. You get people rides, stuff like that. So what I do is I work for a food delivery app, and I just like to move around every once in a while if a place is not really busy. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think I'm gonna go back to where I started at because that's probably gonna get busy here pretty quick. Blizzard, salute, bro. Hey, are you doing a live right now? Are you getting ready to? I know you were talking about leaving, and I didn't see you on a live, but are you getting ready to head out? Mom Shit Kate, thank you, sis. I'm Leonila Irish Maid, thank you. Corey, what's up, bro? Speaking of gig app workers, there's one of the legends of gig app work right there. How you doing, bro? Are you running the streets as well? I just jumped on here a little bit ago, uh, and it's been pretty quiet here. I wish I had your level of orders. Yeah, guys, if you want to see a real legit gig worker, Canadian Gig Life, Corey, he's the guy. His channel's pretty good. He's always busy. He'll probably tell you he's not, but compared to me, he's always busy. Let's see here. Omer Caker. Why is everyone mod, bro? Because I like to allow people that are regulars on the channel or friends of mine. I like to give them mods so that they can click on each other's links, click on the names, and they can connect with each other. So it just helps with that. That's what, to me, that's what this is all about. I'm not going to get rich off YouTube, and most people will never get rich off YouTube. But if you're a YouTuber and you got a channel, it's nice to be able to network with other people, build your channel, and help them build theirs. And we all benefit from that. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's making money time after time after time, no matter what happens, is YouTube. So we got to get ours too. But welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna park over here, guys. Let me get parked here real quick, and I'm gonna get back on the chat. Yeah, Blizzard drove from Connecticut all the way down to Virginia Beach yesterday. He did a long, long live. I don't know how he did it. That was a long drive. He did it at night, overnight, and he was smart. He didn't keep his eyes on the chat the whole time, and that's difficult to do because you want to see what's going on. But yeah, so Omer, I'm gonna say Omer, make it easy. But yeah, that's why everybody's a mod. Corey says I'm good. Yep, just did 2 orders and I'm winning. Whatever, man. Don't stop bragging. Don't come in here and brag on me. That's good, bro. Yeah, it's just so slow here. There's spurts that happens here, but yeah, it's slow here. I had one this morning and that was it. It says not busy right now. Okay, all right. Wait, Mamela and Neil Irishman, you never gave the thumbs up or the I don't know who it is. Where we at here? Homer says you're a good man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be. Haven't always been, but I try to be. You know, that's one thing that we can do. We can't take away our mistakes in life. We can't take away our bad choices in life, but we can learn from those things and we can try to be better people. So that's what I'm trying to do now. But thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, look at this, y'all. We got a delivery. Let's see.
That one's not too bad. It's $5.65 to go 2.5 miles. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, guys. So we got a delivery, y'all. If you're new to the channel, this is where the action and excitement goes on. So stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss this. It's amazing.
Let's see here. So I'll go in this sandwich store real quick. Grab a sandwich. All right. Yeah, guys. So in the chat, just bear with me while I do this order. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. But please feel free to talk amongst each other and connect. Hey, how's it going? Got a Uber Eats order for Dawson. Excuse me. Gonna come with that unsweet tea right here for you. Unsweet tea. All right. Go get that right now. There ready for you. So you're good. Oh, you're the man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. So some of these places you gotta get the drink for them. See here. Let's get with that lights. Maybe a little bit more. So that tea gets hot. Okay. Yes. I know he said he threw the straw in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and just grab an extra one. To make sure this bag is closed up all the way. All right, thank you. All right, guys, that's pretty easy. The order was already ready, so that's always good. Always appreciate that. Okay. Put this back up. And all right, let me let the customer know I got their food.
So now I'm just gonna drive over, drop this off. Uh, let's see here. Right, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Got 12 million in the building. 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Um, let's see. So one of the things I like to do, again, if you're new to the channel, is I like to keep the customer informed about what I'm doing, where I'm at. Because I know when I order food, I like to know where they at, what are they doing, what's the progress, because I'm impatient. But so I always try to keep them updated. Just a little extra little thing to make the the customer's experience a little better. But yeah, let me see here. Blizzard says, just getting to my brother's house in Northern Virginia. Oh, all right. Nice, man. Awesome. Yeah, when was the last time you saw him, Blizz? Corey says, wow, you got one before me. You probably done 10 today, Corey. Come on now. Oh, man. Manila, Irish Maid, thank you. Sis Sally, Ate Sally, how are you? Good morning, sis. Good to see you. How have you been? All right. Okay, there wasn't too much to catch up on. That's good. But yeah, so now I just gotta drive about 2.5 miles, drop this food off. So like I said, for me, it's pretty easy for me, guys, because it's not real busy here. Some of the gig workers though, especially people like Corey that do like multiple apps. Whoa, my alarm was going off or something. Um, People that do multiple apps, it's very busy and it's a lot of work. So shout out to them. I always try to give them a shout out. Believe in yourself. Says, hey there, Cisco. What's up, bro? How's it going out there on the East Coast? You're the second East Coast person that I know has come into the live today. Corey says, got a double DoorDash. Oh, okay. Drive safe, brother. Drive safe. Hopefully it's a good one. Thank you, Manila. Ate Sally says, I'm great. A little busy. Hope you guys are doing great too. Yeah, doing great, sis. Doing great. Like I said earlier, we went up to the mountains for a couple days, and there's hikers that are hiking. They're literally hiking, like trying to hike over 2,000 miles. They're going to try to hike over 2,000 miles. Hundreds and hundreds of hikers, and we went up there to try to help them out by giving them food and drinks and some, charge for their phone batteries and stuff like that. It's just to try and help them. It's called the Pacific Crest Trail. It's in California, Oregon, and Washington. It's all up the west coast of the United States. It's very world famous trail. But yeah, we had a good time. It was nice, and now I'm back home, and I'm doing my food deliveries. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing great, sis. That's good. Um, Again, I keep hearing people saying how hot it is in Philippines right now, and I'm just like, ugh. I haven't been in the Philippines in the summertime, so I can only imagine how uncomfortable it gets. But I can tell you this: I still would rather be there than here right now. Dr. Sally says, "Drive safe, bro." Yes, ma'am. I will. Right here, it's very little traffic right now, and I'm just going straight. So I'm just trying to glance down at you guys every once in a while. Shikate, thank you. Uh, Silent Damsel says, hey, Cisco, good to see you. How are you? Good afternoon. How's everything going? Just doing food delivery right now. I just got an order. I'm dropping off taking the food to drop it off right now. Let's see. Let me let this person know. I only got like a little over a mile to go, so just gonna let them know I'm almost there. Like I said, that's what I like. I like people to tell me when. I like them to tell me, hey, I'm almost there. So I just gotta meet them at the door, or I gotta leave it at the door. Okay, cool. But yeah, Silent Damsel, how have you been? I think Sally says, "Oh, that was amazing." Oh, it really was, sis. So tomorrow I have a video, a premiere video that comes out. It should be around a little after 8 in the morning, your time. It'll be a little after 5 p.m. here in California, but it's just a video about what we did, and you can kind of see like the hikers, and they get really excited. You can imagine these are people who, by the time they got to us, by the time they got to the place that we are, they had been hiking for a month, sis. They had been walking for a month, and most of them have 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 more months to go. That's how far they're hiking. So when they got to us, their food that they're eating is not a lot of food, and they're tired and they're wore out. But yeah, we just give them pizza, hot dogs, chips, some sweets, cold drinks, nice, comfortable chairs to sit down in. They get so excited, and you just get such a great feeling because you're helping them out. And that's something. That trip is something that someday maybe I'd like to do. And I would hope that people would help me out like that. So it was a lot of fun. It really was amazing. Good experience. All right, guys, I'm here. I gotta try and drop this off now. Figure out where this place is at. I think it's here. All right. Okay, let me get this. All right, guys, come on with me. Says, oh, it's right here. All right. This bag just wants to fall over. Okay. Oh, they don't want a picture. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture anyway. Okay. Gotta let them know their stuff is there. Oh, no, I took the straw. Oh, hey, they said they put a straw in the bag, but I got one, so I forgot I had it in my hand. Let me just make sure, because if he was, that's why I got an extra one. Hey, thank you. Take care, Dawson. Thank you. All right, guys. So yeah, just those little things we try to do. We try to keep the customer informed. Try to get stuff done quickly. Try to get little extra details like the straw, or maybe they want some seasonings or like ketchup or whatever. You try to get extra stuff. And sometimes if you're lucky, they give you a little extra bonus on the end. Not always, but sometimes. Put the seatbelt back on. So that wasn't too bad. And this order's got me kind of over by where I live, actually. Not too far. I'm like a few blocks from here. All right, turn this air on. All right, back on the road. Let's see what we missed here. Oh, they're really talking. All right. Silent Damsel said we've had cold weather and hailstones over here. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're you're in Canada, right? I think you're in Canada. Cold weather and hailstones. Good lord, that is so different than what's going on here. Said I'm good, thanks. How have you been doing? Yeah, just good. Like I said, I just did that. They call it being a trail angel. When you go and you provide the food and drinks and just things that they need. It's called being a trail angel, and the stuff that you provide, they call it trail magic. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, doing good. Ate Sally says, yeah, summer season in Philippines is really terrible. Really don't know why. It's roasting. Oh, hold on, guys. It's roasting in Philippines. What I heard. Wow. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it's close to the equator, and there's other factors, I'm sure, but the humidity is what is horrible. I know how humid it gets, like in January and February, so I can only imagine May, June, July, how terrible it must be. Uh, oh, Ate Sally, yeah, you're actually not in the Philippines right now. You're You are in. Oh, where are you? Uh, Dubai? Are you in Dubai right now? She's. I mean Philippines. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Silent Devil, Scotland. There you go. Okay, Scotland. Yeah, that is not Canada. But yeah, Scotland. You're way up there too in latitude. So yeah, I can imagine the weather's like that out there. And Scotland doesn't. It stays pretty cool in Scotland all year round, right? It doesn't. It doesn't get hot. So hail though. Woo. I was in Malaysia. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. First off, I'm 50 years old. I'm 53 years old. 53 years old. First of all, second of all, even for a 53-year-old, my memory sometimes is not that. It ain't. It just ain't. So please forgive me if I forget where you are at. I try to remember, but sometimes it's I get a little dee. Let me see. Mom Shakate, thank you. Corey says, finally got the first order now for the pizza. All right. Yeah, guys. So what Corey's doing is he got two orders. We call it a double stack. And basically it's when the app sends you an order and then you accept it, and then right after that or shortly after that they send you another order because that order is going somewhere nearby where your first order is going. So they'll try to send you two at a time sometimes. And sometimes it's good because you get two good orders. Yeah, it's great. But sometimes you'll get one order that's good and the second order is like bleh, and it's kind of like you either take it or you don't. And I don't know what Corey's strategy is, but if that second order is like really bad, I won't take it. But if it's close to what I want, I'll take it. So I guess it just depends. But I'm new at this. I've only been doing this for like 5 months, 6 months maybe. He's been doing it for quite a while, years, so he's very knowledgeable about the strategies that you need to use to make a good profit on this. And I would recommend, like I said, guys, please click on each other's names, go to each other's channels, check it out. If you like what you see, subscribe. Please subscribe to that person. Watch their videos, share it, do all that good stuff. Help each other out, and it gets returned to you. Trust me. But yeah, if you're interested in these gig apps and like, the stuff that I just did, if that interested you, check out Corey's channel. He's got a lot. He does a lot over there. It says Sally says, "Wow, you don't look like 50, bro. You look younger." Well, thank you, sis. You are way too nice. Way too nice. But yeah, 53. I'll be 54 this year. Um, but thank you. I appreciate it. I think it's the camera, the iPhone does a really good job. Maybe I have a filter on. I don't know. Could be all the makeup, the plastic surgery, whatever it is. It must be working because I appreciate you. Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling being 53 years old. We were just I was talking to Sis Ogang on her channel, and again, speaking to somebody who doesn't look like they're that old, she's another person who doesn't look. She doesn't look her age either, but she's younger than me. She's much younger than me, but we were just talking about how when you get to that point, you get older, your body starts to change. You start getting tired easier. You get aches and pains a lot more. And since I've turned 50, guys, I definitely feel those changes more so than when I hit 30 or when I hit 40. I felt the changes then too, but 50's been a different beast. I definitely feel my age. Now I'm trying to park in here. I'm trying to find shade. That's something I tried to do when I was in Philippines when I was riding motorcycles. I always try to find the shade. There we go. All right, where are we at here? Uh, this Sally says good morning, sis Momshi. Oh, speak of the devil. Look, there's sis Ogang right there. Colleen McPio. Hello. How are you? I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Were your ears burning? Were they on fire right now? Because I was talking about you. Not bad stuff though. Uh, she said, "Good morning, good morning, sis. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the lives, guys." She has a very good live. She runs a shop, and when she gets everything set up for the shop, she sits down. She has a little coffee and she chats, and it's very nice every morning to just sit in her live and just wake up. Have a good morning. So thank you, sis Olga. Mom Shike says, "Good morning, sis Sally," and sis Olga says, "Yes." Ateleya. She says, to Cisco. Good morning, sis. She says, Ate Sally, hard hands. Ate Sally says, Sister Leah, mabuhay. It's translating for me, guys, so I'm sure it said Ate Leah. Um, it says Sister Leah, live long, but it's Ate Leah mabuhay, I think is what it was written. Silent Down says, Cisco, you're lucky. You a man and don't have to go through menopause. Well, yes, this is true. It's no joke. It's no joke. My wife is much younger than I am, and yeah, just the monthly issue that you guys have to deal with. That alone, I can honestly say I'm very glad I don't have to go through that. And I agree. I think men would be much bigger wimps when it comes to having that monthly cycle every month. We would there'd be a cure. There'd be a cure already for monthly cycles if men had to go through it. I know that for a fact because we wouldn't want to do it. So yeah, I agree. I agree, sis. Very lucky. Sis whole kinds laughing. Uh, Marsha K says, beautiful young brother, and may you live long." Okay, I know that that's not what she wrote, but thank you, sis. It's translating. It's translating for me, guys. I don't know why, but it's 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 translating. Thank you, sis Momshi. And to all the ladies especially here, thank you so much. You're all beautiful. You're all amazing. And I'm not just saying that. You really are beautiful and amazing. And I love the communities I'm a part of. Um, all the guys that are in the community, just good dudes, solid guys. Everyone is so supportive. Everyone's so helpful. Um, and it's just a lot of love. So thank you guys so much. Um, oh God says, I heard, sir. Yeah, we were just talking about that, and it's just it is. It's very, like I said, I feel very lucky to have made it to age 53. I feel very lucky. When I was younger, I did not know. Well, nobody knows, but I didn't think. I didn't feel like I was gonna get older. You know, just the way things were in the world, and just a lot of things. So I feel very lucky, very fortunate to have made it to 53 years old, and I hope I live longer, much longer. But it's your body gets tired, guys, and you know you go through a lot of changes. Even men, we do too. Not as much as women do for sure, but we go through a lot of changes, and it's tough. But you can't complain. Every day you wake up, you got to just be grateful and be thankful. And even though you may not have everything you want, even though you may not be as wealthy or as healthy or as happy as you feel like you should be, there's always many more people that have it worse than you, and you should be grateful that you're not in their shoes because it's very difficult. It's very difficult in this world. And that is my TED talk for the day. Let's see. Atele says, Mamshi Kate, Mabuhay. And she says, "Wow, the energy." Well, it's afternoon time, so I'm like, eh. It's not morning time where I'm like, ugh. So yeah, you won't see me doing very many lives early in the morning, guys. Maybe if I'm out and about doing something, but normally it won't happen. I'm not that energetic in the morning. Says Ogang, thank you. Sally says that's normal. All for all, the women. We are not one if we don't have our son. Yeah, and it's a necessary thing. It's just a part of biology. It's just a part of what women have to go through to have children. I get all that, but at the same time, it's rough, and sometimes y'all make it rough on us. My wife, she's very good. I can't complain. She does really good. But I know that when it's that time of the month, I have to be just a little extra sensitive. I have to be just a little extra observant of what her feelings are, and I don't always do it exactly the way I should. And I always try to apologize to her. But as a husband, as a man, if you have a woman in your life, and it could be your daughter, it could be your sister, it could be your mom, it could be whoever, during that time of the month, just give her a little break, cut her a little slack. You have no idea what she's going through, and it may not seem like it's a lot on the outside because she probably covering it up pretty good. Even when they are getting a little upset and frustrated with you, they're probably not giving you the full 100%. Trust me, they're not. They're holding back. So give her a little bit of credit, give her a break, help her out. Because again, like I said, if guys were going through that every month, they would have figured out a way to just get rid of it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Mama Lunilla, thank you. Artiseli says, that's true. I agree. Yeah, I have a feeling that most of the women would probably agree with that. Getting a text here. Hold on, guys. Friend of mine. Okay. Um, says, hold on. Thank you. Mrs. Generous says, you just tell me to suck it up and still work me to the bone. What? Whatever. You are alive. Okay, guys, remember what I said earlier about all the ladies and the women are helpful? That is not helpful. That right there is not helpful. She says, you just tell me to suck it up and still work me to the bone. That is a total lie, guys. This is what I do every month when it's around that time. This is what I do. I get up early and I go in the kitchen and I get pancakes going. I get a little bacon going. I get coffee going. I come in the room. I put everything on the tray. I go out, guys, and I cut some fresh flowers and I bring them upstairs and I put them on the tray in a little vase, water, and I put all the food there. I have her hot coffee. I come into the room and I open the door really ever so gently and I make sure she's okay with me coming in. I come in, I set the tray down next to her bed, and I say, breakfast is served, Your Majesty. I do that every month, at least 3, 4 times a month, guys. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. I tell you. Miss Jenner says, just kidding, guys. He's a sweetheart. See, I told you. That's what I do, guys, every day. 4 or 5 days, sometimes 7 days. It just depends. Every morning, I do that every morning. I say, breakfast is served, Your Majesty. And I bow like this. And she tells me, out, get out. And I do. I get out. I don't come back until she tells me to. She rings a bell. Ding, 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 ding. I come in and I go, yes, Your Majesty. What can I do for you? Clear my trays. And I'll take the trays and I'll get. That's how I do, guys. I mean, that's how I do. You heard her. She says. Miss Jordan says, and then you woke up. Oh man, you know what? Because doing that would be a dream for me. That's what she's saying. She's saying that would be a dream if I did that. It'd be my dream, and it would definitely be her dream. Auntie Stella says that's sweet, isn't it? Though I know, and she's really lucky. She's really lucky to have me, because how many guys do that? Probably not a lot of guys do that. Definitely all the guys in the chat here, and definitely all the guys that are that I'm cool with on YouTube. I know all those guys. I'm sure they do it, but probably not any other guys. But yeah, that's how we do, guys. That would be good though. That would be nice if I do that. Well, today I didn't do that. Well, actually, yeah, it's not that time of the month right now, but we did have a good morning. We did have some pancakes this morning. We ordered food, so we did have some pancakes. It was a good morning. And now my wife is out doing some shopping. It's her day off. She goes back to work tomorrow. She's out doing some shopping. So guys, we stay busy, and I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky to have my wife. She's just an awesome person. We've had 10 years, 10 years together, and I'm very grateful that she's in my life. And that is the truth. That is not a dream. That is not BS. But yeah, we got 10 million in the building, 15 likes. Wow, that's awesome. I'm coming up on an hour, guys. I'm gonna probably shut it down here in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to stick to just doing 1 hour. Um, I think that's pretty reasonable. Unless there's just you know dozens of people up in here, then I'll keep it going. But thank you guys for just hanging out with me for this hour. And if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Check out our channel. I think we got a relatively interesting channel. We got some good stuff on there. And please leave a comment. Leave a comment so that I know you were there, and then I can, if you're a YouTuber, I can come check out your channel. And like I said, we get support. Small channels, we got to support each other. Ate Sally says, I think only you does. Well, I'll tell you what. If I'm the only one that does it, nobody does it because I don't do it either. I don't do that either. Uh, I should start doing that though. To be honest, to be fair, I'm retired now, and I can do this stuff that I'm doing right now. I can do this whenever I feel like. I don't even have to do it if I don't want to. But I'm retired now. There's really no good reason why at least a couple times out of the month I can you know do that for my wife. So I'm gonna give you my word, guys. I'm gonna start doing that more often. I'm gonna say at least let's start small. At least once a month. At least once a month. I'm gonna make my wife breakfast in bed, nice fresh hot coffee, and we'll see how that goes. So check back in occasionally. Check back in, and when she's on here, you can ask her, "Hey, did he really do that?" And we'll see. You'll see what she says. But I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that promise. So Miss Generous, if you're on here right now, you heard that, and I'm gonna stick to that. I promise you. Big Russ. Big Russ says, if you don't think they deserve to be treated great, you chose wrong. Man, you said it right there. If you don't think they deserve to be treated great, you chose wrong. Exactly. And that goes both ways. Women and men. If you don't think that your spouse deserves to be treated great, then you need to either you chose wrong or you guys need to put in some more work. And don't get me wrong, guys. Trust me, I know sometimes things change after you get married, and things change after you've been together for a long time, and it's harder to get that motivation to really, you know, um, take care of that person to the best of your ability because they can get on your nerves. But do your best to work on, the relationship that you want. This is not a relationship channel. I'm not turning it into a relationship channel, but just off the top, work on your relationship. Build your relationship. Communicate. That's one thing that me and my wife we talk about a lot. Communication. Communicate. Tell that person what you need. Tell them what you'd like for them to do for you, and then ask them, what do you need from me? And I guarantee you, if you both do that, you're gonna have a very happy, successful relationship. If you don't do that, good luck to you. Where are we at here? Mama Lanilla, thank you. Miss Jenner says, "Wow, I like the sound of that." Okay, I promise that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna set a date in my calendar. Remember, I used to have date night, and we kind of got away from that. So, okay, so I'm gonna do two things, guys. I'm gonna get back to doing date night once a month, and I'm going to do breakfast in bed once a month. So you've heard it here on Cisco International. We got 11 million in the building. Date night once a month and breakfast in bed once a month. That's gonna happen. You heard it here. He said, Russ says, if you want to be treated like a king. And you know what funny? What's funny? I don't want to be treated like a king. I hear people say that. I don't want to be treated like a king. I just want to know that I just want to feel like I matter to you. My wife, I want to feel like I matter to her. Um, and she wants to feel like she matters to me. So that is what having a good relationship is built on. That person needs to know that they matter to you. That needs to be your person. You and your spouse, your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you need to make each other feel like they come before almost anybody else. I'd say maybe your kids would come before your spouse sometimes, but even then, not all the time. Sometimes you got to put your spouse before your kids. You know, it's important that you put your spouse before your kids sometimes, even because um, if you're not happy as a couple, it's going to be really hard for you to raise kids together. All right. Uh, Says Margie, good morning. She says, good afternoon, sir. Hi, all. Like 16, making breakfast. Says Margie's always making some good breakfast. Healthy, delicious, fresh breakfast. Good morning, sis. Hope you're doing good. Ate Sully says, Russ, big thumbs up to you. Yeah, see, those were words to live by right there. Definitely. That was some wisdom right there. And guys, Russ is only 21 years old. He's only 21 years old, and he's got it figured out. Big Russ. Golden Gate says, "Hey, bro, how you doing? Doing good, bro. Just hanging out, waiting on these dang deliveries. I just did one a little while ago, but it's slow. It's only 3:30. It'll start picking up in a while, but I'm gonna actually get off here in a little bit. But yeah, bro, how you doing? How's things going up there?" Big Russ says, "Thank you, Sally." Yeah, man, that was some wise words right there. You know, and that's the thing, guys. We got to hold ourselves accountable for the choices that we make. Everything is not always everybody else's fault. Sometimes it's our fault, and that's something I had to learn because when I was younger, I used to always point my finger at other people and say, "Oh, why are they doing?" And then when I realized that I was the common issue, when there was problems going on, sometimes I was the part of the problem. I was the one that was always there in my life when there was problems going on. So I gotta take care of myself first. I gotta look at myself before I look at other people. So that goes double with your spouse. Before you point your finger at your spouse to criticize them, point the finger back at yourself and figure out what you're doing to make whatever it is that's making you upset. What are you doing to cause that situation to happen? Once you figure that out and you deal with that, then you can talk to your spouse about what they got going on. All the married people know what I'm talking about. Ateo Gang says, love, 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 love. Thank you, sis. Ateleo, what's going on? What's going on out there? How are you guys doing? I miss your guys' lives, damn it. I need more lives. Getting tired. We're all getting tired. We're waiting. It's like waiting for freaking what's that? GTA 6, man. It's like how long is it gonna take? Sis Ate Sully says, Ate, you heard that? Ask Kuya Pogi to see this segment. For real. Okay, now look, Ate, if you need me to talk to Kuya Pogi about making you some breakfast in bed, if you need me to talk to Kuya Pogi about taking you out on a date night, just let me know. Let me know. I'll make sure that that brother gets it done. I guarantee you, I will make sure. And I know he probably does some good stuff for you. Don't get me wrong, but is he making you breakfast in bed once a month? Is he taking you on a date night once a month? Tell him it's going to be the Cisco challenge. We're gonna call it the Cisco challenge, guys. Take your significant and this doesn't have to be guys. This can be girls too. This can be ladies too. Take your significant other on a date night once a month, and it doesn't have to be big. It could be something very small. You can go to a store and get a coffee together. That could be date night. You could, have a simple breakfast in bed. Bring them something simple in bed. Cisco challenge. If you're down for the Cisco challenge, put a thumbs up in the chat. And I'm gonna get Kuya Pogi on the Cisco challenge out the Leo. You watch. Let's see. Golden Gate says beautiful Sunday morning. Got my early morning motorcycle ride. Then went and visited my mom in San Francisco. Nice, bro. Man, I'm telling you, since that last time we were talking about motorcycles, man, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I saw some earlier on this live. I saw some earlier, some nice Harleys go by. Man, it's. You hear that rumble? Love that, man. So nice. I'm glad you got out there. Visit your mom in San Francisco. Nice. Hopefully she's doing good. Ate Leah says, I know, right? Ate Sally. Whoa, whoa. Says Ogang, thank you. Atele says Kuya GB is coming today to talk. Oh, nice. Oh, he's still there in Davao. Because I know you said he was going to be, I think, a week there or something like that. Nice. Well, hey, tell him I said hello, and I hope he's doing well. I hope his health is improved. I guess it has if he made it to Philippines, and I hope he's having a good time. Atele, if you guys can do a live while he's there, that would be awesome. And that's up to you guys, and that's up to him. But if you guys could do a live there, that would be awesome to see you guys together. Abdullah says, "Good luck, Kuya Cisco." I don't need luck, sis. I don't need luck. See, because I got. You know what? Me and Adam, we're here. We're here. I got you. I got you, Abdullah. I got you. She's laughing. Abdullah says, "Talk to my man too." Put him on. Put him on. Bring him here. Let him know. We'll talk. We'll talk. Hey, look. You know what? You guys are amazing women, and nobody's perfect. Don't get me wrong. I know everybody's not perfect, but like Russ said, I think your husbands chose well, and I'm sure you guys chose well too. It's just time goes by, and sometimes we just forget. We take our partners for granted. We take them for granted sometimes, and we don't mean to. But it's like when you have that person who's always there, it's easy to take them for granted, and it's easy to forget that the reason why they're with you was because you were an energetic person. You brought out of them something that they wanted, and vice versa. All that excitement when you first meet, and they're attracted to you, you're attracted to them, and you're doing stuff because you're in that courting phase. But once you settle into a relationship long term, month after month, year after year, it's easy to take that person for granted. We all know this, and sometimes we just need to be reminded, just like I've been reminded today, that you got to do. Whoa, this guy's rip roaring out of here. What the heck are you doing, homeboy? This guy just pulled crazy out of this driveway. He is going the wrong way. So anyway, as I was saying, we take our partners for granted. So sometimes we just have to be reminded. So Atilea, I will talk to Adam. I'm gonna remind him. I'm gonna do my best, and then I got to do my best for Jen. And Atisali, I don't know your man, but you know what? If I could talk to him, you could replay this for him. I'll say, sir, you have an amazing woman, a charismatic, beautiful woman who deserves at least a little bit more attention, a little bit more love, and a little bit more feeling like she matters to you. Just give her that, and she'll be happy. I haven't watched that. Hopefully that'll get him there. We'll see. Let us know. What we got here? Dr. Les says, please. Silent Damsel says, please like and sub and share. Oh, Silent Damsel, thank you so much. And hopefully the hail subsides over there and you can go outside and see some sunshine. That would be nice. The green hills of Scotland. Oh my God. My buddy that he lives in Philly. I don't know if you heard it earlier. I was talking about it earlier in live. He's coming out here to California for something, and I plan on going back with him to Philly and just to visit and maybe get out to New York and a couple other areas. So anyway, and he's the guy. This guy, he's the guy that introduced me and my wife. So a really great friend. But he has a son. When he was in the Navy, he met a lady there in Scotland, and they have a son. His son still lives there in Scotland, and he's always telling me about it. And he loves it there. But just seeing pictures of places that he's gone and places that his son where he lives and stuff. Man, it's pretty awesome out there. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. Beautiful. Minus the hail. Atelier says yes. He said he will visit Tago. Okay. Well, if you can get him on a live, that would be awesome. Sally laughing. Atelier, I choose tacos. Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's fair. Just some little tacos would be good. That's not expensive either. Silent Damsel says, "Me too." Blog tacos. Yeah, man. We had Mexican food for lunch yesterday. It was good. I actually had a vegetarian burrito. Jen had tacos, and I think she was very happy. She was very happy. Uh, da, 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 da. King of Veteran Dash says, "Deliveries or running your mouth." Hey, and it's been running my mouth. I've had one delivery, one dang delivery. It was a so-so delivery. It was easy, but it was like cash wise. So I'm just running my mouth. It's gonna be one or the other, or sometimes both, but mostly this. How you doing, King of Veteran Dashers? Good to see you, brother. Atelier says, I am not sure Kuya Cisco if Kuya GB is on board with showing him. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. And if he is, cool. If he's not, totally get it. Some people just aren't YouTube live people. I totally get it because I wasn't either. It took me a long time to come around. Kuya Pogi, look it now. Look, guys. If you could see him right now, his ears will be all burned up. They'd be on fire right now because I was talking about him. We were talking about him. Kuya Pookie says, I feel like you were speaking to my heart. Are you single? Actually, I'm not. But for you, I think Jen would be open to, allowing me to do what I need to do. And what I need to do is tell you, my brother, you, because we're starting this thing. It's called the Cisco Challenge. I'm starting it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to promise to give Jen breakfast in bed once a month. And I'm going to promise to take her out on a date night once a month. And here's another thing. If you really have to do it in the same day, I think that's fair. But I think it would be better if you did it 2 separate days. One day do breakfast in bed, and another day do date night. So that is a Cisco challenge. And a month from now, and I'm gonna mark this down. A month from now, I'm gonna revisit this, and we're gonna find out who actually completed the Cisco challenge. And don't lie, because I will talk to your significant others. So that's what you need to do, bro. You need to take Leia on a date night, and you need to serve her breakfast in bed once a month. And I know you, bro. I know you are capable. I know you love that woman more than anything. And I know that you want for her to feel that love, and you're going to make it happen. I know it, bro. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. That's all I'm saying. Make it happen. Where are we at here? Atisai says, Kuya, I think it says Kuya Mabuhay probably, but it's doing weird English translations, guys. I'm sorry. Kuya Boogie says, Ate Sally, Mabuhay, my friend. Brother Kendall, hello. How are you, bro? Good afternoon. How's things going up there in the beautiful Pacific Northwest? Adele's laughing. She said, ew, what's the ew? Oh, the bromance. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Hey, now look, I got to tell you a secret, Adelea. I didn't want to say this, but when we were there visiting you guys, Kuya Pogi, he brought me breakfast in bed, and he did take me on a date night to Jollibee, secretly. Nothing. There's no funny business going on, but he says, "Hey man, brother to brother, you know what? You're my bro. I got you. Here's breakfast." And then date night at Jollibee, it was great. So I want you to feel that, Atilea. How is that? Is that gross? Ah, she said he was drunk and sleeping his. Okay, so I made that up. Okay, I didn't want to say what really happened, but since you brought it up, I'll let you bring that up. Kuya Pogi puts the Cisco chest. Now look, while you guys are saying ew and gross and telling a man what he's doing, look what Kuya Pogi's doing. Hashtag Cisco challenge. Atilea, you see that right there? That man loves you. He's gonna make it happen. And ladies, I gotta tell you something. And guys too, if your spouse, if your significant other is working to try to do more and give you more, you gotta support that. You gotta bring that out of them. That's your job. So Atilea, that's your job now. Look, he's even putting Cisco challenge on here. Atilea says, Twinsy. Elisa says, yo, I'm still here. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Brooklyn, New York, shout out. Hey, if you can, please subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But at least comment on the video, Elisa, so later on after this live, I can go to your channel. If you're a YouTuber, I don't know. If you have content on your channel, I would love to support you. So thank you so much, Elisa. Thank you for being here. Miss Jenner says, Twinsy! Twinsy powers activate! Brother Kendall says, going good. Thank you for asking. Good, bro. After lead shows mad. Oh, that's for the breakfast and stuff. Am I way behind, guys? I'm sorry. Shoot, let me catch up. Miss Jenner says, so he got pancakes in bed. I didn't know. Wow. Yeah, you were knocked out. You weren't even awake. Mama Linilla, thank you. Your boy says, I even wore one of Leia's sexy outfits when I brought Cisco breakfast in bed, but just as friends, wink, wink. And by sexy outfit, if you meant a t-shirt and pants, that's what he wore, guys. That's what he wore. I'm not gonna put any rumors out there in the internets. She said, right, Twinsy? Big Russ says, you know what's wrong with women? Oh God, what's wrong with women, Russ? Please tell us. Don't don't get me wrapped up. Christine Life. Hello, how are you, Christine Life? Good to see you. Miss Jenner says, French maid nurse. Mrs. Oh God, that was a visual. Oh my God. Mm. Those are three visuals. Oh my God. I need to wipe that clean out of my mind. Sorry guys. Oh my God. The miss is incredible. That would have been horror awful. Oh my goodness. Russ says absolutely nothing. Wow. Guys, I told you, Russ has got it figured for a 21-year-old man. He has it figured out. Guys, take notes. Russ knows what he's doing. Guaranteed. Ate Frexy, how are you, Mabuhay? Good morning. She says, thumbs like Sir Cisco. Thank you, sis. How are you? How are you guys doing, Ate Frexy? She says, hello, good PM to you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just sitting here hanging out, guys. We got 9 million, been 23 likes. Wow, thank you guys. Uh, Kuya Pogi says, I wore a blow up lumpia outfit. Makes all the people go, wow, wow. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with the blow up lumpia outfit. The French maid, no, definitely no. The Mrs. Incredible, definitely no. The nurse, maybe if it was scrubs, eh, not like a sexy nurse outfit. Scrubs would be okay. I could deal with that. But guys, I'm telling you, when he brought that breakfast, he was in full on pants, shirt. He had his hat on, you know, sunglasses. Hey man, dropping this off for you. Love you, bro. And he walked out. That was it. Don't start no rumors. It says, Kuya, good morning. Where we at here? Hold on. Atele says, thank you, Russ. Atele, Russ is that guy. Russ is a good guy. He knows how to do it. That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. That's exactly the attitude you have to have, and don't just say it because just to say it. You know, make it real. You know, that's a real statement right there from him. I think Frank says, "Kuya, good morning. I'm good. So just go just arrived here in school. Oh, okay. Well, have a good day, sis. Monday morning for you. Oof, that's gonna be busy. I think Frank works at I think it's a high school, right? I don't think it's not a junior. It's a high school, and yeah, she teaches there. So guys, shout out to Frexy. You know the least recognized, hardest working people that I know are teachers. They have one of the biggest jobs that there is in the world, and they get nowhere near the recognition, the pay, the benefits that they deserve. So shout out to you out there, Frexy. Thank you so much. Ate says, Ate Frexy, says stay healthy. I don't know if that's what she said. Maybe it was Mabuhay. I don't know. YouTube's weird, guys. I don't know what. Sometimes it translates, and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes when it translates, it's a weird translation. Ate Frexy says, Kuya Pogi, Mamlea, hello, Shouty. Kuya Pogi says, Ate Frexy, ¿cómo está, my friend? And Russ says, helper, heart hands. And yeah, that's Atalea, Russ. That's Kuyapogi and Atalea. They're good. They're good people. They're the ones that we went and we visited them. Well, actually, they were in Texas. They moved to the Philippines. If you go back through my videos, we took them to Disneyland the day before they left the Philippines, and then we went out and visited them. We stayed with them for a week. Super awesome people, gracious and amazing hosts, just best people, the best people. Ate Sally, thank you. The Frex says, uh, I have one. Hello. Ate says, hi, Ma'am Sally. Ate Sally says, Ma'am Frexy, good morning. Ate says, morning, Ma'am Sally. Miss Jones says, Ate Frexy, heart hands. Oh, it looks like it's getting busier here, guys, on my app, but it's not getting any orders. What's going on? But guys, let's see. I'm coming up close to an hour and a half. Uh, 9 million in the building, 24 likes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, for keeping me company. Hopefully, it wasn't too boring. And I like I said, I can't control the orders when they come in, and I don't know. Again, I don't even know if the orders is even interesting to you guys or not. But I think it's interesting. But I'm gonna sign off here in a minute, but thank you guys so much. Been a great conversation. Thank you for participating, interacting. We're getting close to the 4,000 hours. I want to say I'm at about 3,700, and that was like from 4 or 5 days ago. So for all I know, we could already pass, but I won't know until I see it go above 4,000. But thank you. I'm almost there. I appreciate all your help, all your support, and just hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and let me read the last little bit of these comments here. Kuya Boy says, "So, real question: are you wearing driving shoes?" I'll show you right now. Now check this out. Ah, that's my driving shoes right there. You don't even know about these. Look at that. Is that sporty or what? Skechers, y'all. You know how you know you're old? You're wearing Skechers. Skechers, y'all. They're comfortable though. You see how easy that was, right? I'm a big guy, and for me to get that shoe off and get it up here so you can see it, you saw how easy that was. Skechers is where it's at, guys. So yeah, I am wearing driving shoes. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. You guys are good people too. Thank you, brother. That was out there. Thank you, sis. Love you guys. We love you guys. Out the Frexy with the green hearts. Thank you, Mama Lanilla. Thank you so much. Mama Lanilla is here every live. She stays and supports throughout the whole live. Thank you so much. It says Iris Mail Farrell. That's usually Sis Gracie's mom, Mamily O'Neila. Sometimes it is Irish May, her niece, and sometimes it's Sis Gracie. But they are so supportive, guys. I can't thank them enough. They're just, again, some of the best people too. I think Freddie says, "Wow, congrats." Ms. Jones says, "Thank you for hopping on, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and do the Cisco challenge, guys. Thank you for reminding me, babe. Guys, Cisco challenge. The Cisco challenge is take your partner on a date night once a month, breakfast in bed once a month. That is not too much to ask, guys. It's not too much to ask. I'm going to post that too. So remember, Cisco challenge. If you do the Cisco challenge, if you complete the Cisco challenge, please let us know. Atelea, thank you. Clapping. Says Ogong, thank you so much. And says Ogong, please get your rest today. Make sure you are taking care of yourself, and you know, everything's gonna be good. And you could do the Cisco challenge too. Says Ogong, you can do the Cisco challenge too. And you need the Cisco challenge done for you as well. Ate Frexy says, thumbs up, like again. Thank you, sis. Russ is sketchy. Not sketchy, Skechers. Skechers. We don't want sketchy. We want Skechers. Kuya Boy says, if I would have known it was that easy, I would have asked about the underwear. Well, I don't have Skechers underwear on. I go commando, so there would be nothing there for me to pull out, bro. Well, let's pause. Pause. Okay, I got to get off here, guys. You're making me get a little. All right. Out there, I let you know, Kuya Cisco. And says, oh, God, thank you. Boss Butcher, thank you. Sis Ogan, thank you, host. Of course, sis, thank you always. Another very, very supportive person, one of the best people, awesome, awesome people. I love my communities that I'm a part of, guys. I hope that you enjoy watching the lives. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I do my best, guys. But I am only doing this because people like Sis Olgang, Sis Gracie, Kuya Pogi out there, Leia, out there, Frexy, out there, Sally, have all motivated me and giving me advice, giving me support to do this channel a little bit more in depth, intensely, and I really appreciate it because I'm enjoying it, guys. I can't lie, I am enjoying it. It's a lot of fun, and I love being part of your communities, and I hope you love being part of mine. But with that being said, I'm gonna get off here. Creepo says, "Love you, homie. Love you too, brother. Salute to you guys. Have a great day. Don't forget Cisco Challenge, guys. You can start today." Russ says, "Be safe. Catch you later, brother." Same, bro. Thank you. You be safe out there. Ate Frex says, Idol Monet Yahoo. Thank you, sis. Ate Frexy. Mama Lanilla, Irish May, Sis Gracie, Ate Leah, everybody who came in. Thank you so much. And appreciate you guys. If you can, real quick, hit the like on the way out if you haven't hit it. And, I'll see you again. I don't have a outro, but I will say participate in the Cisco Challenge and also be kind, and remember, if there's people out there who aren't being kind, you know what? Don't take the bait. You stay kind. You be kind. Spread kindness. Counteract that stuff. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so much. Be safe. Love y'all.